African American is not a nationality. Black is not a nationality.
I always appreciate when you come on, Judge, because you represent a generation that ushered in like a lot of change, right? And you also are like a primary source to things, right? You're like living, walking, talking history because you was there.
Right.
So when we talk about these things like, like who was it? Like, how did this happen? Although it may come across to you as fluff or not important or misnomers or call yourself what you want, you have even said that there's been a lot of implications as a result of that. In fact, we even talked about on the phone a few days ago, remember we were talking about like how even Congress has been co-opted by foreigners, right?
Yeah.
We talked about earlier our movie roles being co-opted by foreigners, right? So these things have some really layered implications. It's really, really important. You know what I mean? And it's not so much to be just dismissive over, like, call yourself anything that you want. Okay? So with that said, just moving the conversation to the politics part, which you definitely are an expert in, and we're bringing it to you. And let me just also say, I do appreciate that in you as well, especially with the older generation, because we're going to bring it to you, right? You were there. A lot of people can't say that. And to what Voodoo was talking about, Freedom was talking about, Top was talking about in terms of the we thing, right? Like, who was the we? And it wasn't the we. It was a small, elite group of college-educated brothers like yourself who went to Ivy League schools. That's power immediately. Once you graduate from an Ivy League university, you are filtered out, right? It's a very small, closed bottleneck.
Okay, may I make a little response?
That's not my point. I just wanted to like sort of, I was listening to a lot, so I just wanted to like add that in. Okay. But bringing that to where we are now, again, how has Congress, in your opinion, been co-opted, right, by foreigners? It's only about 11%.
I wouldn't say it's
That's a good question.
I wouldn't say it's so much foreigners. What you have is you've been betrayed by the people you expect to represent your interests.
Yes, talk about it. That's what I want to hear.
Black Caucus. The Black Caucus does not represent what's nominally black people. All right? Or colored, or Negro, or foundational black Americans. They look like us, but their primary interest is they represent the rainbow cult. If you look at the pictures of the Black Caucus, the membership, you will find there are quite a number of white representatives that are members of the Black Caucus. The chairman of the Black Caucus's reparations committee is a gay white from Memphis named Steve Cohen,
bring it out.
To the 9th District in Tennessee, and he's in charge of the reparations committee. If you look at the photographs of the members of the Black Caucus and then look at the photographs of the Liberty Caucus, which is the LGBTQIA gay caucus, you will find that all but about 5 members of the Black Caucus are also members of the gay caucus. Now, what really happens, see, is if you join the gay cult ethnic group to escape the consequences of being colored, Negro, black, foundational American, whatever you choose to call yourself or however you perceive yourself, which is somewhat of a religion or let's say a theology that's non-theist. It's like Buddhism. It doesn't have a God with it. It's a system of thought and behavior. Then you can become somebody that starts from square one without all of the onus of being caught up in whether you're colored, Negro, black, Afro-American, black, or whatever, or foundational American. Now, that's what's going on right now. You do not have representation in the House of Representatives or in the United States Senate because the people that are elected that look like they ought to be representing our interest have somebody else's interest at heart. In other words, it's like you hear about the Christians being sacrificed in the Colosseum in Rome. So you get the Christians taking over Rome eventually when Constantine declares it to be the official religion of Rome. Are they representing Rome or are they representing Christianity? what winds up happening is you have people who look like you, who are in place to take care of your business for you, but they don't take care of your business. They take care of somebody else's business. That's our problem. We have no legislative clout because the people we insist on returning to office over and over and over again are hustling us. We're getting, what's one of the slang words, we're getting bamboozled.
I just want to know, because we just came from the city council meeting. We come in there and the city is blaming the county. And now you just blaming Springfield. Who is it?